The Motsepe Foundation is hosting the 5th Annual Gender Equality, Wellness and Leadership Summit as part of International Women's Day celebrations. The keynote speakers, Minister of Women, Youth and Persons with Disabilities Maite Nkoana-Mashabane and the First Lady of the Republic of Rwanda say that women have shown leadership in playing a role in the world's recovery from COVID-19.
The COVID-19 pandemic has brought with it unprecedented challenges. Its initial consequences have had a ripple effect on all socio-economic sectors and has threatened to bring nations and communities at a standstill. Women and girls, unsurprisingly, have been affected the most. They are more at risk of infection, given their roles as caregivers, not only within their families, but also as frontline healthcare workers. Furthermore, challenges faced by various sectors, most especially in education, have had a different impact on women than their male counterparts, like you rightly said in your speech. Women in general, in comparison to men, are economically strained, as many have had to limit their work and economic opportunities to respond to increased household responsibilities. My country has also learned that out of tragedy and necessity, Rwandan women have demonstrated unimaginable resilience. Post-genocide data recorded that women and girls made up 80% of Rwanda's surviving population. They bravely stepped in to fill the leadership void, and aided by women's civil society groups, lawmakers have introduced some of the most women-friendly policies in the world. I'm proud to report that since 2003, Rwanda has consistently had the highest female representation proportionally of parliamentarians in the world, currently 61.3% in the lower house, and 53.3% of seats in the cabinet are occupied by women. Rwanda's values and expectations for women have changed in a generation, as more of them have entered the government's ranks. The impact has been inspirational, in addition to shaping laws and policies. Today, seeing women in Parliament has given women and girls confidence and pride, as we also acknowledge that behind such accomplished women, there are open-minded men, selfless men, free of traditional norms that too often limit women from flourishing.
COVID just opened more gates for us to see that as for triple oppression, women are still battling with it. But even with that, they would not say, there's COVID now, let's go take care of our troubles. They will be there. They will try, and by all means, to take care of their families. Here in South Africa, we also have another pandemic of gender-based violence and femicide. Femicide is when your loved ones, the ones that you think were going to protect you more, are the ones who say you must die. This morning, says the chairperson of the Motsepe Foundation, I was waylaid for 15 minutes because there was a radio announcer who insisted on asking me to answer him as to why a man that all people felt he was a kind man and a caring man, chose to not only kill, but ban his lovely wife. I'm talking about this morning. We do have a challenge of a mental disproportion where women are just dying. And I think if we are not denying it, we need action, and we need action now. Women are not excluded for all these calamities. Women are dying of COVID. Women will be the ones organizing on how, even with all COVID protocols, a woman should be buried with dignity, or a man with dignity. They don't choose. But that we also observe these protocols so that those who live continue doing that while we bring livelihood on the side.